Hey everybody, so today we talked about fact families. All right, so how can I use fact families to help me multiply and divide? So the key word, how can I use these fact families to help me multiply and divide? All right, that's what we're going to do today. So what I want you to do is whenever you're doing a fact family, always put it in a triangle. All right. And remember, the total goes at the top. The groups and number in each group goes at the bottom. Okay. So remember, this total is going to be the biggest number. All right. It's always the biggest number is going up at the top. Okay, guys. All right. So when you do this, whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. So when you do this, let me re-erase it. All right, so let me give you the example. Let's say I have the numbers 24, 8, and 3. All right, so I'm going to find facts that I can multiply and divide using both or all three of these numbers. All right? All right, so first let's start off with multiplication. So I can make two multiplication equations. All right? Do I ever put the total here or here for multiplication? No. In multiplication, you are always finding the total. You're always finding the total, the biggest number. All right, that's always what your equal sign is going towards. All right, so then the other two numbers that we know are 8 and 3. So I can do 8 times 3 equals 24. And I can flip those and say 3 times 8 also equals 24. Okay? Next, I want to come up with some to divide with. All right? So I can always remember that the total in a division problem always comes first. Always comes first. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Always comes first. Okay? So I can take 24 and I can divide that by this number and it equals the other number. And then I can flip those and say, all right, 24, instead of 24 divided by 8, I can say 24 divided by 3 is 8. Okay? All right, so these are your fact families. I need you to always remember where the total is. Where do you put the total? Well, in a multiplication, the total always comes first. Or last. The total always comes last. You're always finding the total. All right, sorry guys, I got mixed up. In division, the total always comes first. In division, the total always comes first. All right? All right, so now let's try another one. Let's say I give you in my triangle, I give you 7 and 5. I want you to help me figure out what the other third number is. So I can do, with what I have right now, I can have 7 times 5 equals the question mark, something. I can have 5 times 7 equals something. I can have something divided by 7 equals 5. And I can have something divided by 5 equals 7. So I want to know what this question mark is. What is the total? Well, I can either do 7 groups of 5 to figure it out, or I can solve 5 groups of 7 to figure it out. Okay? So either way, pause the video and see if you can figure that out for me. Pause the video and see if you can figure out what the other number is. All right, so let me do 7 groups of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 groups of 5 in each. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So the total is, whoopsies, the total is 35. So now I can replace all of these question marks with 35. So 7 times 5 is 35. 5 times 7 is 35. 35 divided by 7 is 5. And 35 divided by 5 is 7. Okay,